Hi everyone, what happened? I just met Karin.
Hello.
I fell in love with her. Look at this pretty girl. She's cosmopolitan like me, and she's half Armenian, half
Colombian.
I'm kind of pure Armenian, but turns out I did a test and I'm 30% Iranian. Yeah. So anyway, and she feels like the world belongs to her, or she belongs to the world, and I feel the same way. Interesting thing, Karin just stopped me. We were walking, said, "Let's buy this." And I realized that I'm leaving tomorrow, but I didn't even eat this yet because it's like, symbol of Armenia. Because first time I tried 2 weeks ago, they weren't ripe, and I'm, oh no, it's not good, and I stopped even trying. Now they're ready, and I would leave tomorrow, and then realize I didn't even eat Iran. It would be crazy. So we're sitting here, we're eating this without even washing. Who cares? It's all good. And having very deep, meaningful communications, conversations. So I just feel like let's record this because this is quite an important thing. Yeah, Karin is perfection. Fix the camera. I don't care. I think whatever we talk about, I don't know how we will continue now, but it may be very, very useful for many women, and not only women. Well, let's just see. We're pretending camera is not on, we're talking.
Yeah.
So what I was telling you, because of that, I wasn't ready for this attitude towards divorced women. I didn't think about it. Couldn't handle that status of divorced woman with child.
The label.
So I got basically remarried just to get rid of that. I didn't want to be remarried. I mean, he was a very interesting guy to date with. Interesting, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of cool things while we were dating, but I didn't feel I want to marry because there was something often I could feel it in my heart and my soul. But I did get married because I just wanted everybody to shut up.
Yeah, I think in society the question is, how are you a woman alone? Like, you are either part of your family unit with your father, or you are married. And if you're not in those roles, like you as a woman walking alone in the society, it raises eyebrows. People have questions, and there's this sense of judgment for sure, like as if you failed at something.
So we started to talk, and even though you decided to live in Armenia, you're here for a while. After living 4 years in Bali, background is Ethiopian. She has an Ethiopian.
Yeah, my father is Armenian from Ethiopia. I lived in Peru, Colombia, Guatemala, Mexico, Australia, India, Canada, many places.
See, and
Armenia has a special pull.
And as a representative of a small nation, we're all kind of really happy that someone chooses to live in Armenia. Wow, what do you like about Armenia? And we talk, and then turns out the same thing that was bugging me when I was here, you feel the same thing, even though it's way better right now.
Right.
Talking about male domineering culture, and even now you feel it, which I would say now it's almost Europe,
Right.
Everything's
relative.
They're working, they're making money, independent. I see guys are helping young married couples, they help with children. Back then, it was taboo. You don't help your wife, it's a shame. But you still feel it. What else is like very obvious that you're noticing?
And I noticed that I'm not necessarily, like, I still feel like an outsider, even though I'm half Armenian, but there is this feeling that I was not raised in this society, and so I don't necessarily feel one with it, but that's okay.
You will never feel anywhere. Did you feel it anywhere?
No.
I'm the same way.
But I think something special is I've met people, and there's this deeper connection. There's this sort of meaningful, we are here for a reason. We are connected maybe across a different time and space.
Right.
Like, we've known each other through different avenues of life.
So you feel that
I feel
more
the
here than
friendships
anywhere else?
Yeah.
There is some special,
like a family,
right?
Like you.
Right. Karin, actually I'm Karina, and she's Karin. Only one letter is missing. And Karin is a friend of my daughter, so yes, with Atif I meet a lot of really cool people, and I see like everybody's in love with her. I love it. But she's a very special person.
Yes.
She's doing what I kind of miss in my life.
Yes.
It feels good.
And so when she said you meet my mom, it just felt like family. And then my parents are coming, so she'll probably meet my parents next week.
Okay.
And then it'll be like, so these are the kind of interconnections that I feel are not so easy to find, especially in places like the US. Like
Even traveling that much, you're not seeing it that often. So
traveling can be hard because you don't feel rooted. And somehow here, even though I was, like, my dad was not born or raised here, there is some sense of rootedness. Even despite all these like differences, we can focus on the things that don't resonate, or we can focus on the things that do resonate anywhere we are. Because if not, it's also a trap. Like, I want to go live in Japan. Well, in Japan you're gonna have the same problem.
So it's not
what you attract.
That's not seems to me like that. There is something, and we're not even talking about Mount Ararat that is like totally magic. There is some kind of magnetism that calls you. It's out of logic, it's out of explanation, it's out of brain, but there is something that mountain does to everyone,
and
especially
fruits.
Armenians. Exactly, it comes back to